perfect then. I like that.
Good afternoon. We invite you all to find a seat so our commencement ceremony can begin. We expect to enjoy a wonderful celebration this afternoon. However, in the event of an emergency, school system and pavilion staff will follow our emergency operations plan. If there is a need to evacuate during today's ceremony, please exit the pavilion through the nearest exit and seek the nearest safe shelter. In addition, school staff members in security vests are waving to you now from the exits at each of the four corners of the pavilion. Please note the location of your nearest exit, and in case of emergency, walk, do not run to that exit. If there is an announcement to evacuate, we may not be able to resume the program. If that is the case, diplomas can be picked up on May 31st at Glenelg High School between 7:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Following the ceremony, we ask that the graduates, guests, and school staff avoid lingering and vacate the parking lots as quickly as possible. This is necessary to ensure that those arriving are able to park and find a seat in advance of the ceremony that follows. In order to preserve the dignity of the ceremony, we ask that you respect all speakers and students whose names are being read by holding your applause until the speech has ended and until all names have been read. At this time, we ask that you clear the aisles for the safety of the graduates as they process to their seats. Thank you.
I invite you all to please rise for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
You may be seated. Good afternoon, members of the audience. Thank you all for making time to attend such an integral part of our lives on this glorious day. It is both a wonderful ending and beginning. Hello, my name is Grace Yandaladum. Actually, I'm going to introduce myself the way I have been for the past 2 years that I've been here. Hi, my name is Grace Ann, the new kid. While it may be true that I've only spent 2 years at Glenelg, I believe as high school students, our experiences intertwine. When I moved here, it felt like I was a freshman all over again. I had to memorize the strange square layout of the school, the areas where the Wi-Fi was and wasn't, and likely, the most important step. Are you ready for this? The most crucial step of being a Glenelg High School student is to say Glenelg and not Glenelg. Else I'd managed to turn the head of every single Glenelg High School student. I was fortunate to see the class of 2022 graduate. They were individuals that I looked up to. Some went to the military, art schools, trade schools, and some jumped right into the workforce. Despite the wide array of futures, they went on to pursue what they loved. It's safe to say they were a talented group of individuals. Yet, I found myself comparing myself to them rather than focusing and appreciating the fact that I soon was going to be like them. I'm a student that loves to plan, and as a planner, I can say that I always look forward to the ultimate end of my goals rather than appreciating the little milestones on the path to my goal. There's a word that describes how I think we should all live life. 生き方を表す言葉としてわびさびがある. The word is wabi-sabi, dating back to the Japanese tale Sen no Rikyu. The young Rikyu went to find a recognized tea master named Takino Ju. Ju wanted to test the abilities of his new apprentice, and he asked him to take care of the garden. Now, Rikyu cleaned the garden perfectly and raked it from top to bottom until everything was just right. However, before presenting his work to his master, Rikyu shook a sakura tree, and flowers fell to the ground, encapsulating the beauty of the flowers on the ground, which seemingly would have ruined the garden. But it only made it better. Wabi-sabi is finding the aesthetic in the small things, the small accomplishments, and appreciating the incomplete or the impermanent things in life. Furthermore, realizing that not everything comes in a full package. You must take small leaps towards it. Our journeys right now are both incomplete and impermanent, as they always have. For us, it came by graduating from preschool. That was a big goal for us. But looking back at it now, it seems like nothing. Then we graduated from 5th grade. went through 3 years of torment in middle school, then we graduated from 8th grade, and now we enter high school with the ultimate goal to leave and go restart the cycle of graduations all over again. Whether your final graduation is right now, or in 2 years or 30 years, the cycle never seems to end. No matter what we do in life, we must reach a level higher than before. After all, it is our destiny. In the long run, this high school journey is just a tiny bit of what we will complete in the future. But rather than fixating on what you must do to get your dream job, I want us to all embrace wabi-sabi and genuinely appreciate this one milestone on the journey to the rest of our lives. So truth be told, while there's so much more to look forward to, I know many of you are itching to complete schooling as a whole. One day, we will be there on our final graduation stage and realize our journeys are still incomplete. Because of this, let us not underestimate the gravity of our accomplishments as we stand here today, tassels to the right, gowns bright red, and caps on our heads, that the small accomplishments now and the ones we look forward to, the ones of the past, are what we will help us look forward to, the more accomplishments in the future. Thank you all.
Good afternoon. I'm Shami Naru,
And I am Amelie Ludwig.
and we have the distinct pleasure of introducing these wonderful people seated before you.
At this time, we would like to welcome the distinguished guests here with us today.
Guests, if you please stand when your name is called.
Audience members, please hold your applause until all names have been read. The Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive. Dr. Yoon Liu, Vice Chair Member of the Howard County Board of Education. Dr. Michael J. Martirano, Superintendent of the Howard County Public School System. Mrs. Shawn Hastings Huff, Principal of Glenelg High School. The Honorable Dr. Chow Wu, Maryland State Delegate, District 9A. The Honorable Natalie Ziegler, Maryland State Senator, District 9A. The Honorable David Youngman, Howard County Council Member, District 5. Miss Anissa Brown Denise, Chief School Management and Instructional Leadership Officer, Howard County Public School System. Miss Jennifer Robinson, Community Superintendent, Area 2, Howard County Public School System. Mr. Jonathan Davis, Performance, Equity, and Community Response Director, Area 2, Howard County Public School System. Mr. Bill Barnes, Chief Academic Officer, Howard County Public School System. Mr. Patrick Kraus, Assistant Principal, Glenelg High School. Mrs. Judith Hendricks, Assistant Principal, Glenelg High School. Mrs. Sandra Suber, Assistant Principal, Glenelg High School. Mr. Daniel Sageman, Athletics and Activities Manager, Glenelg High School.
Miss Carolyn Devlin, Student Services Co-Instructional Team Leader. Miss Mindy Hirsch, Student Services Co-Instructional Team Leader. Miss Kelly Brandt, Counselor. Dr. Stephen Burnett, Counselor. Miss Rachel Litvin, Counselor. Mr. John Ballantyne, Science Instructional Team Leader. Miss Carol Dorman, Math Instructional Team Leader. Mr. Greg English, Fine Arts and Physical Education Instructional Team Leader. Mr. Nicholas Formica, CTE Instructional Team Leader. Miss Alyssa Meisel, English Instructional Team Leader. Mr. Kendall Morton, TDL Instructional Team Leader. Miss Michelle Oland, 9th Grade Instructional Team Leader. And last but not least, Mr. Jeremy Snyder, Special Education Instructional Team Leader. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2023 Glenelg High School graduation. My name is Rowena Liu.
And I'm Ruben Darty, and we will first like to congratulate the graduates sitting here today. Your hard work and dedication got you to this moment, so give it up for yourselves.
Secondly, it is our pleasure to welcome and thank all the Glenelg staff, teachers, parents, and guests for joining us today. On behalf of our students, thank you all for all your support, especially Ms. Hillary Frank.
Can't forget the GOAT, Mrs. Brand over here. Give it up for her.
And remember Mrs. Naguse's Human Geo class? Let's give it up for them too. And aside from all those karaoke days featuring Ruben and his friend whose name starts with an S and ends with EG, that was the first and only time Ruben and I were in the same class. Our paths never crossed for 3 whole years of high school.
If I'm being completely honest, there are people that I'm meeting today that I went to school with for 4 years that I did not know. But that's high school for you. We can sit here today, supporting each other, knowing we are all in this together, whether our paths cross or not. Graduation is the final chapter of our high school career, and 2023 is our year, our time.
We've thought for a while about how important the year 2023 is to us, and now it's actually here. It feels so surreal. In fact, it's been on my mind for a while, but who would have thought that Ruben and I would be standing up here today, sharing a bit of our high school experiences. It's also crazy to see how far everyone has come in the past 4 years. So, let's hear about a story. When I was younger, I loved Pokemon, loved it. And so my biggest dream then was to collect all the Pokemon cards. It was hard because I didn't have any transportation, and well, I was broke. But now, as an adult, I'm making a lot of progress. Naturally, everyone has dreams and ambitions. Whether you dream of collecting all the Pokemon cards or earning a PhD, all dreams are worthwhile. And speaking of bigger dreams, let's talk about how I brainwashed myself a few years ago. This is quite the stereotypical story, but as a child, my parents told me to become a doctor. And so, during my first 2 years of high school, I wanted to become a doctor. So naturally, I was involved in all the medical clubs and a bunch of healthcare activities. But deep down, I actually didn't enjoy any of these things. But I convinced myself I did, so it was fine, I guess. Just kidding, it was not. I tolerated my dislike for about 2 years, and in sophomore year, I decided to run for a position in HOSA, and surprise, I didn't get it. But I was not upset. Taking time to reflect that day, I wondered if I was incapable or whether I had the wrong dream. But I came to realize that there are no wrong dreams. In every phase of life, we seek different things, and no dream is ever too big, and no dreamer is ever too small. A dream is not just about the destination, because sometimes that changes, and it's okay to give up on a dream that you've held for so long to start another. I want to say that not everything goes according to plan, and that's normal. Never be so fixated on a goal that you are blinded from other opportunities, because you never know what you might end up loving. After my election, I actually found that I enjoy giving speeches, so here I am today. And although I didn't get the result that I wanted, I still had a good result. Enjoy the process and never be afraid to want things, because you'll never be able to accurately predict what your future self wants. Give it your all and see just how far you can go. As the opening Pokemon theme song goes, to catch them is my real test. So, Whether it's Pokemon or dreams, you gotta catch them all. Unleash your potential, because only then will we be no longer changed by this world, but instead, we will be the ones who change this world. Trust that everything is in your favor, and by having a dream in the first place, that is the start of it all.
You know, when I got up here, I was gonna say something generic like, we made it, or it was the best of times and it was the worst of times, but now as I look around, dog, this is crazy. Bro, 4 years we've been in high school. Can you guys imagine? We thought it was gonna be a lifetime. After hours of complaining about school, a year of virtual learning due to COVID, and dreading checking our canvases, we are all here right now. Now, I can't speak for everyone, but when I got into high school, I thought it was gonna be a breeze, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, seriously, when initially walking through the front door, I went through my first period class, and I was just thinking, all right, when's lunch? You feel me? Can you guys believe that as students, and also me, myself, I'm very grateful that, high school taught me a lot, and I learned it, in fact, was not a breeze. And I'm grateful because it showed me 3 main things. High school really creates 3 different types of students: the hard worker, the in-betweener, and the one who just gets by. While I bet everyone would like to say, well, Ruben, I worked very hard to get my diploma, so I will call myself the hard worker. Come on, guys. We've almost graduated. Everyone can admit we've searched up a couple answers on Google the past 4 years. Just a couple. Do not be fooled, though. Glenelg teachers do not play. And you know why? I'll tell you. Because this one story I heard maybe in my second year in high school. I was walking past Mr. Shear's class, and somebody had told me, bro, did you find out what happened when this kid put out a phone in Mr. Shear's class during a test, one of his English tests? And I was like, nah. He pulled out his phone, and he was never seen again. Literally like that. He was gone. Crazy. I'm just playing. A week later, he was fine. He was only on vacation, but that's besides the point, But jokes aside, Glenelg has generally taught me a lot. But the most important thing I learned is that life has a funny way of letting human beings know that we're stronger than what our minds currently think. And that's because we have a way to view life in absolute terms. An example of this is there being a hero and there being a villain. Now, in your life, you're the hero, of course, but there's always a villain. Now, a villain can be anything. It can be a homework assignment, a teacher, your parents, your bank account when it's in the negative, but like in every great story, the hero will almost always prevail. And each time we, the hero, prevails, it's like a tick of hope in our mind that makes us keep going and going and going. And most importantly, even when we get knocked back down, we're gonna get up and we're gonna keep breathing. So even after you leave the ceremony and throughout the course of your life, I'll tell you, you will feel fatigue, you will feel happiness, you will feel fear, you'll feel regret, and you'll feel sadness. But guess what? At the end of the day, you will keep breathing. And like I said, keep getting back up. So don't stop fighting for your goals. And overall, like I said, keep living your life. Don't waste your days on the negativity of others. Remember that right here, in this moment, is all you're guaranteed. And the fact that you're living is what life is all about. So live your life to the fullest, according to your happiness, and hopefully, the betterment of us all.
Finally, seniors, no matter what route you're on or whether our paths cross again, I hope we all continue on today, unafraid to chase dreams and willing to give ourselves the chance to create the extraordinary. I wish everyone the best in achieving your goals, because this is what this is all about. We have supported each other to reach our highest potential, but after all, this is only the beginning. Class of 2023.
We did it.
Let's go.
Hold up, guys, we're not done yet. Hold up.
Let's go out there and, as some people these days would say, slay.
For right now, though, I got your Pokemon, dog. I got your Pokemon cards. Which one you want?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them.
Oh my gosh.
Tells a story. Every story has a song. If we listen, if we're still, we will hear all nature sing along. Oh, sing along.
Every mountain tells a story. Every story has a song. If we listen, we will hear all nature sing along. Sing along. Sing along.
Sing along.
The crickets, the cooing of birds, the magic of the mountain waiting to be heard. The scent of the berries, the mystic of dew. So much is here in this peaceful solitude. We have our own mountains to climb, both known and unknown. Different destinations in mind, but one common goal. Our laughter, our joys, and our tears, our lives through the years, the memories we share as we climb, that last throughout time. When the mountain tells a story, and our hearts join in song, when we listen, when we sing, we will hear all nature sing along. The chirping of crickets, the cooing of birds, the magic of the mountain waiting to be heard. The scent of the berries, the misting of dew. So much is here in this peaceful solitude. The chirping of crickets, the cooing of birds, the magic of the mountain waiting to be heard. The scent of the berries, the misting of dew. So much is here in this peaceful solitude. The chirping of crickets, the cooing of birds, the magic of the mountain waiting to be heard.
Hey everyone, how's the afternoon? It's not every day you get to see the end of 12-year chapters of a few hundred lives. Well, today, to celebrate this momentous occasion, why don't we take a step back, a decade or so? Do any of y'all remember that one kindergarten read-aloud book, The Little Train That Could? If you don't recall the story, it's about this small train that needs to carry something heavy over a large hill, and it seems like a mountainous task. But as he chugs along, the little train essentially manifests success by telling himself, I think I can, making it over the hill and saving the day. The message is pretty simple. Believe in yourself and you can do it. Let's be real here, this isn't exactly the case all the time. The little train made it seem easy to believe in yourself and easy to get over the hill as long as you believed, when in reality, with our past 17, 18 years of experience, most of us can attest that whether we are believing in ourselves or not, we cannot dispute there are moments where we can't. So today, I have the pleasure of pitching to y'all the newest shadow title of the children's book world, The Little Train That Couldn't. In this alternate reality of The Little Train That Couldn't, our boy went up the hill without believing himself and then slid back down before reaching the top. The imagery is kind of sad, but expected. In practice, we do this kind of stuff all the time. Have you ever had thoughts before an exam, game, performance, important meeting? I'm just not feeling well today. This isn't going to work. See, I told you it would go awful. And so on. We're afraid of setting high expectations for ourselves. We don't trust ourselves, so instead we psych ourselves out. In all honesty, as kids these days say, it is what it is. We're going to fail sometimes knowing we could have done better, we could have given more, and it hurts because we know it's our fault. And then there's the even worse narrative. When we're almost to the peak, we're going full throttle, and in that last moment, the gravitational force pulls us back down. It's frustrating to have prepared, to have gone into something knowing you put everything out there. Whether it's rehearsing a presentation 30, 40 times, spending hours on your foul shots, studying all night for a test, meticulously polishing an essay for your dream college, and then you hype yourself up and you finally think you can, and then when the moment comes, it's like your mind goes blank. Your head forgets what to say. The ball bounces off the rim. Your name's not on the callback list. Your grade wasn't good enough. They regret to inform you that your application has been rejected. What I didn't like about this book as a kid is that sometimes, even if we're trying, even if we're doing our best and we believe in ourselves, some things still won't come true. We're not always meant to get over the hill, especially not the first time. And unlike the train, we're on track to do a lot more than just one bump. So what if that little train couldn't? It wouldn't have been the end of the world. The little train could have tried the hill again after some training, or it could have moved on to new landscapes to climb, whether it's taking a gap year before continuing studies, or pursuing an unexpected relationship, or even becoming a public speaker instead of a doctor. The journey won't stop just as long as the engine doesn't either. And, surprise, we're kind of like these trains, which is a strange comparison to say out loud, I know, but hear me out. We've already climbed and fallen down some pretty high hills to get where we are today. And whether you thought you could or couldn't, we made it here today. Sure, not every moment was smooth travels, and in the process, parts have been broken and fixed, and paths have been switched. But in the end, we've accomplished so much. At the risk of boring you, I think we can acknowledge we've come pretty far. Still, we have a lot more mountains to go. So today, we're here to celebrate what we've done and haven't been able to do, what we're going to do, and most importantly, what we're going to try. Congratulations, class of 2023, we made it over this Everest of high school. And as we go into the rest of the ceremony, take a rest at the station. The track is still long ahead, with plenty more ups, downs, and all arounds. As Dr. Seuss writes in his book, "Oh, the places you'll go." You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends and family, staff, representatives, and fellow Glenelg High School graduates. My name is David Liu, and today I have the pleasure of introducing our distinguished speakers. There have truly been so many people that have uniquely influenced our journeys throughout high school, and so many more that have much wisdom to share as we are now looking at our end and moving on. So, I know I'm excited. I don't know about all of you guys, but let's hear some remarks as we ready ourselves for our next chapters. Howard County Executive Calvin Ball is a Maryland native and resident of Columbia for over 20 years. He and his wife are proud parents of 2 daughters who attend and graduated from Howard County Public Schools. He made history in 2006 when he was elected as the youngest council chairperson in Howard County history. He made history again in 2018 by becoming the first African American to be elected as Howard County Executive. As an educator for nearly 20 years, Dr. Ball continues to champion education by his consistent investments to support our educators, foster the best teaching and learning environment, and ensure every student is career and college ready. I introduce to you the Honorable Dr. Calvin Ball.
Good afternoon, Glenelg High School family. I shall endeavor to follow the 3 B's of a great commencement speaker. Be meaningful, be brief, and be seated. Kipling, in his poem If, says that if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dreams and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those 2 impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. Gladiators, you've kept your heads held high during one of the most challenging times in our world history. You have proven that you can trust yourselves to do the big things. You have navigated negativity from others, days that felt like eternities, the rumor mill, and bouts of haterade being thrown your way with a side of shade. I know that you have big dreams, and today marks a giant leap toward them. And while you may have tasted both triumph and disaster, you will thrive in this ever-changing world and be triumphant, gallant gladiators fighting for what's right. As you continue to build your toolkit of life, you will sometimes see things that matter to you broken. Remember that you have what it takes to build them up. You have what it takes to become your very best selves. Graduates, please know that your teachers, family, and the entire Howard County community is incredibly proud of you. You are surrounded by love and hope. Enjoy this day, your day. Dream big, think big, do the big things. You've demonstrated by getting to this point, this milestone, that you are capable of whatever you put your mind to. You are limitless. Embrace your purpose, and as Kipling also says in that same poem, if yours is the earth and everything that's in it. Congratulations, class of 2023. We love you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ball. It really is a pleasure to hear you speak every time. And now, our next speaker is one you should all know. She has been an educator and an administrator for Howard County for over 20 years. Her passion is education and her students, and it shows. You've seen her at our sports games, social events, and field trips. She greets us with a warm smile and hello every morning in the hallway, remembers our names and interests, and is there for us when we need her. Although she has only been a gladiator for 2 years, she has woven herself into the Glenelg community seamlessly, and we are truly grateful to have such an outstanding leader. Now, let's give a big applause for our fantastic, passionate, enthusiastic, and determined principal, Mrs. Shawn Hastings Huff.
Thank you so much, David. It is truly the greatest day to be a gladiator. Class of 23, you not only are amazing, you look amazing. Everyone, please give them a big round of applause. Good afternoon. I am Shawn Hastings Huff, the principal of Glenelg High School. I am grateful and proud to be here today to both celebrate and present to you the Glenelg High School class of 2023. Graduates, I'd like to take a few moments to recognize and extend gratitude to the individuals and organizations who have supported you along your academic journey. Dr. Calvin Ball and elected officials, we thank you not only for being here today, but for your support and representation of us. We appreciate all of the work that you do. Board of Education members, Dr. Martirano, and central office leaders, thank you for the care and compassion with which you all lead our school system. Parents, you have sent us your best each and every day. Thank you for sharing the lives of your extraordinary children with us. Families and friends, you've gathered from near and far. Thank you for supporting our graduates in every way. Gladiators, please join me in thanking our parent organizations for their tremendous support. Thank you to our PTSA, our boosters, and our many supportive parent organizations. Glenelg is a true community, and I see so many of them here today. Let's give our parent organizations a big round of applause. With us today, we have a familiar face to many of you. We have Miss Molly Ketterer, former principal of Bushy Park Elementary. Here she is, in her red. A big thank you to Miss Wagner, our graduation coordinator extraordinaire. Her attention to detail allows us to celebrate you with the class and style you so deserve, and she really meant it when she said to you during rehearsals, you have been the best class ever. So thank you for everything that you have done, Ms. Wagner. A big thank you to our senior class sponsor, Mr. Rosas. Thank you for your support, your time, and your amazing event planning. And a big round of applause for our Senior Teacher of the Year, Mr. Christopher Winters. Finally, from the bottom of my heart, and I know yours, thank you to the faculty and staff of Glenelg High School. They are scattered all over Meriwether right now. They are backstage, on stage, in our audience, the parking lot, and out in the lawn. Please recognize those that are here in the pavilion and can hear our applause. Audience and graduates, I'd like to reach out to you. I'd like to recognize those of you in the audience who have served and are serving within our military and armed forces. Active duty, retired, or veteran members in the audience, would you please stand if you are able? Thank you for serving our country and protecting our freedoms. Gladiators, will those of you entering the military, armed forces, and academies upon graduation and joining this elite group of brave individuals, please stand and be recognized. Thank you to all of you for your commitment to our country. Will any first responders and all medical personnel in the audience please stand to be recognized? Police, fire, EMS, doctors, nurses, physician assistants, midwives, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you to all of you for protecting, supporting, and nurturing our community. Gladiators, will those of you joining the field of first responders and all medical personnel please rise and join them to be recognized? Thank you for your dedication and commitment to our community. Finally, will all of the educators in the audience please rise and be recognized? We know you're out there. Thank you all for your care and support of our most prized possession, our children and our students. Gladiators, will those of you entering the field of education please rise and be recognized? Thank you all for your commitment to your future and ours. Through your vital work, we will do great things. And don't any of you forget, come back to your roots. There truly is no place like home. Gladiators, today we gather to celebrate your graduation. As we do so, I'd like to highlight the importance of your identity as the class of 2023 and the symbolic significance of the Jordan year. For those of you who may not be familiar, the term Jordan year refers to the year marked by the number 23, inspired by the legendary basketball player Michael Jordan. It represents a year marked by determination, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Due to the fame and popularity of this iconic figure, most are familiar with his story and legacy. For those who may need a bit of context, I offer you this. Michael Jordan's name is synonymous with greatness, persistence, and ultimately success. He is an extraordinary athlete who dominated the game of basketball and inspired millions around the world to reach for their dreams. As an entrepreneur, his collaboration with Nike and the popular motto, seen with the swoosh, "Just do it," serves as a universal and intensely personal reminder that we are all capable of achieving greatness if we are willing to put in hard work and dedication. Gladiators, as you stand on the brink of a new beginning, you carry with you the spirit of the legendary Michael Jordan, the essence of the Jordan year, and the powerful mantra, "Just do it." I bring Michael Jordan and with him Nike into my speech because the impact of his message extends beyond basketball. It speaks directly to each of us about the importance of perseverance in realizing our dreams. The words "just do it" are a true call to action. They remind us not to wait for opportunities to come our way, but rather to make them happen for ourselves. To quote Michael Jordan himself, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen." Think about the quote for a moment. Where do you fall? As you stand here on the cusp of a new chapter in your lives, you must decide if you will merely want or wish for greatness, or if you will take action and truly make things happen. You have proven during your years spent at Glenelg High School that each of you possesses the potential for greatness. You have demonstrated persistence and determination in overcoming obstacles and tackling challenges. By graduating today, each one of you have met with success. Today is not just a celebration of your academic accomplishments, but also a celebration of new beginnings. It is a celebration of the boundless potential within each and every one of you to transform your dreams into reality. You are the gladiators of your own destiny. See what I'm doing there? Equipped with the power to shape your future. But success does not come from mere desire, it comes from action. It comes from dedication, resilience, and courage to step out of your comfort zones and face challenges head on. It comes from embracing failure as a stepping stone toward growth and progress. Each one of you possesses unique talents, passions, and dreams. It is now your responsibility to harness those gifts and channel them toward making a positive impact on the world. You have the opportunity to be the change you wish to see, to create a future that is inclusive, compassionate, and just. As you step into the real world beyond GHS, and yes, we promise there is one, you must be cognizant of the fact that your journey will not always be an easy one. Jordan himself would tell you not all of the shots that you take will be slam dunks. You are a class poised to make a difference, to leave your mark on the world. The challenges you face, be they social, environmental, technological, or beyond, require bold action and innovative thinking. The Jordan year reminds you that you have the power to shape your own destiny, to create a future that is better and brighter for all. May you carry with you the Jordan year mindset, approaching every opportunity with a spirit of determination, resilience, and a refusal to settle for anything less than your best. As we celebrate in awe of the phenomenal achievements of you, the Glenelg High School class of 2023, let us pledge to cultivate that fire within ourselves that drives us beyond merely wanting or wishing for success. Let each one of you strive to be among those who make it happen, echoing that just do it mentality. Now about graduation. Let's just do it. Dr. Liu and Dr. Martirano, as the principal of Glenelg High School, I hereby certify that the graduates seated before you have met all the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Howard County Public School System and the Maryland State Department of Education. They are eligible to receive a Maryland High School diploma, a certificate of completion, certificate of attendance, or certificate of achievement. At this time, please allow me to introduce our champion of students, our charismatic and compassionate leader, Superintendent Dr. Michael Martirano.
Give your principal a big round of applause, if you would, a big round of applause. And if you are able right now, if you are able and you're in the audience, I ask, please stand with me and give these beautiful young people a big round of applause, if you would. Please stand. A standing ovation. A little louder. A little louder. I can't hear you, Howard County. Glenelg, I can't hear you. Excellent job. Round of applause for these beautiful young people. Outstanding. Do you feel the love? Do you feel the love? So throughout the graduation season, I have listened to lots of advice, and one of those was, if you make a mistake, own it, apologize, and move forward. So today I want to personally apologize to the Glenelg class of 2023 for your lack of snow days this year, and I'm sorry for that. Even when several of your clever classmates choose to send me creative emails stating that it's really cold out west, Dr. Martirano, and there's evidence of a snowflake. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Once again, greetings to the class of 2023 and to all the families and friends who have joined our Howard County Public School System family to celebrate you. You look amazing, and this event is by far the highlight of our entire school year. As I begin my brief words, I want you to think about, just for another moment, your most influential teacher. Now ponder that thought for a moment and think about the qualities that they possess. And if I were to ask you to share those traits, I would be almost certain that you would say things like, they believe in you, that they deliver instruction in a meaningful and purposeful way, that they support you and respect you, and that they explain the why of the learning process, and that they truly care about you. And as one student mentioned to me recently, he said that everything was just a little bit better when his teacher was in it. Now, wouldn't it be epic if someone felt this way about each and every one of us? Maya Angelou has taught us that people will usually forget what we did or what we said, but they will surely always remember how they treated us and how they made us feel. So I ask you, students, how will you take the rich and robust knowledge that you have acquired in our classrooms and use it in an artful, elegant, and purposeful way to make a better life for those that will be in your sphere of influence? Now, Martin Luther King Jr. also tells us, no matter what your chosen path is, do it as if Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. Now, let me pull it all together. Yes, I want you to mark your path with excellence and be your own Michelangelo, Beethoven, or Shakespeare. But just as importantly, be kind, please be kind to those who you encounter on your journey, and do everything that you can to add more love to the world so that when people think of you, they know that everything will be just a little bit better with you in it. To the class of 2023, please know I am so proud of you. Congratulations, and in the words of the late, great Tina Turner, you are simply the best. Job well done. Thank you very much. And it is now my pleasure and distinct honor to introduce our elected Board of Education member for your area, Dr. Yun Liu. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Howard County Board of Education, it's my honor to congratulate you, Glenelg High School class of 2023. Today is an important milestone for you. I know that you cannot wait to get your diploma. So I will follow the platinum rule. Treat others the way they want to be treated, and end my speech here. Class of 2023, it's time to get your diplomas.
Dr. Liu, please allow the following Howard County Public School System staff members to award their children's diplomas. Omar Ayman Ali, Heba Shahada, Bushy Park Elementary School. Kevin Battles, Wisty Battles, River Hill High School. Vivian Samantha Contreras, Minerva Contreras, Thomas Viaduct Middle School. Summer Ray Curtis, Cinnamon Curtis, Lisbon Elementary School. Nicholas Randolph Duvall, Stacy Duvall, Appleton High School. Sarah Elizabeth Olivia Johnson, Phil Johnson, Glenelg High School. Benjamin Ryan Krakauer, Beth Krakauer, Talbot Springs Elementary School. Lauren Elizabeth Lapointe, Jennifer Lapointe, Centennial High School. Amelie Sophia Ludwig, Cimarron Ludwig, Marriotts Ridge High School, and Jennifer Ludwig, Longfellow Elementary School. Allison Kaylee Mize, Joshua Mize, Glenelg High School. Jaden Christopher Peralta, Virginia Peralta, Glenelg High School. Amanda Jean Preston, Melissa Preston, Limekiln Middle School. Emma Jean Schuster, Helen Schuster, Limekiln Middle School. Garv Vishay Sharma, Priyanka Sharma, Manor Woods Elementary School. Morgan Sophie Steinberg, Elise Steinberg, Harbor's Choice Middle School. Anna Caitlin Surrey, Krista Surrey, Wild Lake High School. Riley Grant Sushkeef, Rosemary Sushkeef, Office of Human Resources. Grace Margot Bachman. Elizabeth R. Bai. Jackson Tyler Barnes. Melissa Clemens. Reuben James Darty. Priya Wu Dada. Grace Ann Delaware Deladem. Kara Elizabeth Elia. David Yang Liu. Rowena Liu. Shami Yasser Naru. John Thorpe Wrestler. Avela Stamatakis.
Stephanie Catalina Acevedo Roos. Dhruv Argawal. Avery Eveline Alquist. Romel Raj Ahmed. Christian David Justin Anderson. Kendall Lubov Anderson. Nicholas Daniel Anna. Jennifer Paige Arbach. Nicholas Jose Badillo. Nabi Sue Bay. Tyler Samuel Barney. Brooke Madison Bauer. Anshuda Biram. Ishan Beg. Jordan Lee Bentavanga. Nadia Amelia Berkowitz. Harshia Bhagat. Maya Grace Baumhart. Luisa Fioroto Bazio. Peyton Alexa Breitenbooker. Amelia Margaret Brogan. Grace Marie Brukeva. Kate Kavanaugh Book. Tyler John Stallone Burt. Emerson Rose Busher. Mariah Noelani Camacho. Miranda Grace Carbajal. Timothy David Carey. Joshua Matthew Carney. Atticus Joseph Carter. Landon Colton Castor. Jocelyn Willow Cather. Gavin Christian Centeno. Pratham Charsala. Shrelina Chen. Esther Chion. Kai Benner Christensen. Lindsay Ray Christensen. Holly Jean Klickner. Christian Lake Cocker. Aiden Gregory Coleman. Adam Michael Conley. Zachary Ward Conley. Leonardo Tech Conti. Sebastian Charles Cook. Caitlin Elizabeth Cottrell. Grady Jackson Cronkite. Maximilian Alexander Dale. Julian Shyam Delot.
Nicholas Andrew Davis. Alphonse Robert Della Russo. Landon Thomas Denault. Vincent Michael De Pasquale. Josiah James DeRosa. Seamus Ryan Dupree. Haley Lynn Dilge. Natalia Marie Di Pasquale. Cameron Jules Dixon. Roman James Faraci. Rizwan Faroki. Connor Welsh Ferguson. Michael Joseph Fernandez. Javaria Lynn Farrell. Heather Miranda Fisher. Joliana Lily Foster. Joseph Ryan Gallagher. Adrian Jorge Garcia. Jessica Erida Garcia Benitez. Isabel Teresa George. Emily Maria Gingrandi. Aiden Vincent Bernard Gillespie. Ryan Christopher Glassman. William Connor Gleaves. Travis Michael Goodwin. Joshua Cleves Grappi. Megan Elizabeth Gruber. Zachary Daniel Gruz. Stephanie Magdali Guerrero Menjivar. Anthony James Hagan. Madeline Emma Hahn. Jacob Thaddeus Halper. Angela Ruole Hahn. Omar Yahya Hassanin. Casey Andrew Heller. Isabella Grace Herbst. Rayleigh Arlette Hoflick. Elliot Mark Horwath. Catherine Yi Hu. Dylan Christopher Hubbard. Joshua Ryan Hull. Nasara Fatima Hussein.
Olusiji Emmanuel Joshua Jolayemi. Luke Thomas Jones. Ayan Ali Kagzi. Ali Molbit Kong. Jimin Kong. Alexander James Karbaka. Avni Kaushik. Julia Elizabeth Keene. Jackson Richard Kelly. Samuel Aaron Kirsch. Madeline Elizabeth Kerwin. Alina Khan. Stephen Antonio Kiloran. Eunice Shiyoung Kim. Suvin Jerome Kim. Sarah Rachel Jones. Robert Kenneth King III. Rachel Madeline Klein. Jason Packard Klopp. Poppy Case Nur. Gianni Lucas Coe. Batul Sira Koch. Mohammed Mahir Koch. Rebecca Marie Corkes. Michael Anthony Crone. Andreas Kronkaitis. Sophia Angelina Cullenbeck. Kelsey Marie Ladd. Benjamin Robert Lahman. Josiah Nehemiah Lang. Christopher Fat True Le. David Sanghyun Lee. Javon Byron Lee. Joyce Juyoung Lee. Lisa Yang Lee. Cassiopeia Kwan Litchfield. George Liu. Natalie Rose Livensparger. Robert Tomas Lucero. Elizabeth Danielle Lutz. Anita Christine Ma. Justin Ma. Charlene Cruz Magbulos. Basil Ahmad Malik. Usman Abdullah Malik. Joel Shiryu Mao. Hannah Rosalie Maples. Brody Clayton Martin. Rebecca Getachew Makasha. Trevor Alva Melhuish. Colin Patrick Melody. Evangelina Elizabeth Meyer. Amanda Lynn Moon Milicinovich. Catherine Kelly Miller. Ronald John Miller III. Russell Francis Minnie. Madeline Ray Montgomery.
Guadalupe Alondra Moreno Gancedo. Pruthin Reddy Mupidi. Michael John Murray III. Smith Patrick Musselman. Noelle Elizabeth Neal. Meredith Shelby Neely. Blake Thomas Nelson. Danielle Jeanette Nelson. Eliza Gail Nelson. Elijah Joseph Newman. Ashley Ellen Nybert. Matthew John Nichols. Julian Leonardo Nino Sanchez. Bakari Solomon Nokori. Catherine Adams Noyes. Connor David O'Neill. Justin Virgil Orloff. Megan Ashley Ortwine. Ashna Rupal Pandya. Susan Harin Park. Madison Grace Parker. Elena Marie Parks. Alexander James Patrone. Benjamin Bohannon Piercy. Madison Carly Peck. Christopher Albert Brown Pelkey. Taylor Nicole Pence. Emily Anai Perez. Olivia Claire Peterson. Harry Giovanni Pineda. Vasilios Alexander Pratilis. Colton James Prime. Isha Janak Rajani. Christian Manuel Ramirez. Lauren Elise Reeves. Samantha Taylor Ree. Kelly Lauren Richardson. Skylar Rochelle Rill. Mateo Rojas. Lorenzo Armani Rosenthal. Omar Rashan. Kristen Carlene Ruhl. Ricardo Alfredo Salvador Jr. Joseph John Samsock Jr. Victoria Juan Sanders. Madison Jade Sands. Shreya Anaket Sanay. William Timothy Shell. Leonardo Joseph Scatino. Otto William Schlanger. Sam Hayes Schott. Emma Kimberly Schultz. Adriana Tessa Scalaro. Lily Grace Sebastian. Lindsay Marie Seek.
Cassandra Claire Seibert. Taylor Lee Self. Ethan Angelo Sexton. Nevin Todd Schatzer. Harley Grace Shaw. Rayan Amin Siddiqui. Rokas Skirpa. Samuel George Slater. Mac Theodore Smith. Meredith Claire Smith. Peyton Alec Smith. Brooke Ainsley Snowman. Bradley Michael Snyder. Larby Joseph Sabani. Isaac Yegun Song. Ethan Ezio Saka. Sophia K. Spence. Claire Elizabeth Stern. Adam Christopher Stewart. Nia Amber Stewart. Darren Michael Stolba Jr. Dylan Gabriel Stone. Brett Leonard Stauffer. Adam Nathan Stoll. Jenny Sung. Edgar Kristaps Saritas. Matthew John Zachmeister. Jacob Casimir Sapansky. Ariana Aubrey Lenore Tacey. Emma Sabrina Tarditi. Catherine Ella Taylor. Parsa Absali Tamerlui. Griffin Robert Thurfield. Serafina Ann Leconte Tinio. Isabella Nicole Torres. McKenna Grace Vass. Evan Matthew Villar. Isabel Ann Vicks. Aiden Joseph Votes. Amy Yachi Wong. Hunter Oliver Weddle. Lily Marie Welsh. Catherine Emma Wendell. Nico James Wenzel. Michael Edward Whitman. James William Wilcom. Owen Sean Williams. Alexander James Wilmoth. Shrujan Yalanki. Jackson Rutledge Yonker. Zoa Sahid. Rana Lane Zara. Haley Beth Zinger. And lastly, Riley Beth Zinger.
Hello, everyone.
My name is Ava Stamatakis, and I am honored to serve as the president of Glenelg's class of 2023. Class of 2023, we have one last assignment before we graduate, turning our tassels. The gesture of moving the tassel from one side of your cap to the other symbolizes your movement from candidate to graduate. However, before turning our tassels, I'd like to offer some thoughts to mark this final step of our graduation. Class of 2023, please rise. Two 2,102,000 minutes older, 1,460 days wiser, 4 years braver, brighter, bolder than who we were in 2019. Time has passed, and we've surpassed what was asked of us. We wrote our own definitions. Driven, we took what we were given, and listened, we made decisions and crafted visions, reminiscing in recognition of our accomplishments. Now, diploma in hand, we stand, proud of the person we chose to be. Because we know our worth works worlds, and what's worse, waiting for your wonder to wither or daring to dream. 2,102,000 minutes older, 1,460 days wiser. 4 years from now, our mark is what will be left. Class of 2023, please join me in moving your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2023.